afternoon stretch. My name is Sam, aka that Uncle Sam. This is my first time running the afternoon stretch session, so I hope you will stay along with me through today's session. What I have in store for you today is movement basics with Power HiiT sessions. What is Power HiiT? It basically means it incorporates a little bit more power movements, a lot more speedy movement into the workout. And as a result, workout can be a lot more efficient than running through a 20, 30, 40, 50 minutes workout. So we want to be as short and sweet as possible. So we want to raise effectiveness, okay? Now, as for warm-up, what we have is a series of bodyweight movements, basic movement, which I'm going to cover through some of the most essential or common questions that we hear all the time. And we're going to perform the movements with some dumbbells as well. So over here, I have a set of dumbbells, and I have an odd or even weight on the side as well. So I'll be demonstrating some workouts that requires a single dumbbell, a little bit heavier, and some workouts that requires a pair of dumbbells, a little bit lighter. So I hope you hang around with me. Now, so to get started, I'm going to warm up with bodyweight exercises, all right? Now, common question is, should I squat beyond my knees? Yes, you should, okay? Because generally, when we are in a deep squat position, you notice that my knees are way beyond my toes, and depending on your flexibility, you find that your knees or the length of the legs might shoot beyond even further. So having your knees beyond your toes is a natural movement, but however, it also depends on your joint health as well. So if you already have knee issues, knee pain, do consult a professional to help you with the movements and help you to regain performance at the same time. So first thing first that we're going to do is we're going to go through 3 movements: squats, namely squats, crunches, and simple basic push-ups with a little bit of shoulder taps. And we're going to run through on the Tabata style, so I'll be able to explain to you and perform the movement at the same time. Okay, so without further ado, find yourself some space. You don't need anything else, just a mat space. And stand up and join me. All right, so I'm going to start the clock over here. It's 4 sets of 20 seconds on, 10 seconds off, okay? So first movement, 20 seconds of body weight squats, okay? So I'm going to turn myself to the side so you can see me. I'm going to keep my body nice and tall and long, shoulders back, and then going down, squat. Try to go below parallel if you can, and then come back to a stand, okay? This is not for repetition, this is for engagement. So we call it mobilization and activation, okay? So going down and up, one more rep, down, up, and rest. Shake it off a little bit. Okay? So one of those common jokes that I'll always say is that imagine your buttocks is like the Christmas nutcracker. So as you go down to a squat, coming back up to the stand, squeeze your butt and squeeze the nut. Okay? And then going back down again, coming back up to a stand. Okay? So all the focus is on your butt and your hamstring. So notice I squeeze my bum, but my knees are still soft. You don't have to lock your knees out. Squat, and then come back up to a stand. Okay, and also most importantly, if you are watching me, smile. Okay, 3 seconds, and then we're going to go again. That will be our third set already. Going down deep, and stand tall. Going down deep, and stand tall. So if you are used to or familiar with functional movements, I will be expecting you to squat as deep as you can, or I might know your coach, and I would keep them updated as well, that your movement is not good enough. Okay, now take a breather, take a break. One more set to go. Okay, shake it off a little bit. So we want to see shoulder width standing stance, going down to a squat. Keep your knees tracking over your toes. Slowly getting back up to a stand. Knees tracking over your toes, so control. It is okay to move, but you want to be in control. Your knees are okay to move. They're meant to move. Come back up to a stand. Okay, squat and stand. All right, that's all for now for squats. We're going to move on to crunches. Today's crunches, very, very simple. Feet flat on the ground, lie back down. Okay, your focus over here is to bring your rib cage as close to your hip bone as possible. That's all. And down to a rest. Okay, so shoulder blades on, now shoulder blades off. Shoulder blades to the pelvic bone or hip bone, and then down. So flatten your lower back into the ground. Exhale, and then back down. You can place your hands anywhere, okay? So this is rest time right now. I'm going to go back in again. Shoulders back. Inhale, exhale, going up. Bring your ribcage as close to your hip as possible, and then down, and then up, and down. Try to be able to perform at least 10, 15 repetitions for every 20 seconds. Okay? Exhale, going up, squeeze, and down. All right, take break. 2 sets done, 2 more sets to go. Okay, I'm looking for movement control. I'm looking for you to raise your awareness of using your muscle groups. Okay, exhale, going up, and inhale, coming down. Exhale, going up, press your lower back into the ground, squeeze, flatten it, and then coming back up. So you want that six-pack abs, squeeze, squeeze really, really hard, and then come back down. Remember, you can keep your hands anywhere, up, down, low, hands on the buttocks, it's okay. As long as you can feel the abs working, okay? And then down. All right, so we're gonna take a little break. 1 more set to go. All right. Now keep your chin tucked in, raise your ribcage off the ground, shoulder blades off the ground, and then back down again. Again, for 20 seconds, you should be able to hit about 10 reps to 15 reps. A little bit faster than what I'm doing right now. Okay, inhale, exhale, going up. Okay, and done. Now, we're gonna move on to upper body workout. So for upper body workout, we have push-ups, hands on the ground, shoulders over your wrist, extend your feet out. Okay, very important quick tip over here is, as you descend, keep your elbows in, bring your chest as close down to the ground as possible. So let's go down and press up. Going down and press up. So you notice my elbows goes behind, chest goes touching to the ground, and then back up. Why is this important? We're doing press up. So if the range of motion is short, then it really defeats the purpose. So we're gonna go down as low as we can. So lower your chest down to the ground, and press off. Even better, ideally, if you can bring your chest close without resting or disengaging or totally losing control, then that's not really good. So what you want to do is keep the press in, push off, and then going down, you're still resisting the ground, and push it off again. So down and up, okay? Rest time down. 2 more sets to go. Again, we're looking at 10, 15 repetitions, okay? So hands on the ground, shoulders over wrist, chest to the ground, engage, press off, down, press off, going down, press off, okay? So keep the elbows tucked in, stretch the triceps out, stretch the shoulders out, stretch the chest out, and push, okay? Rest time. 1 more set to go. I want to incorporate shoulder taps. So once you're comfortable with the push-ups, challenge yourself a little bit, going down, up, shoulder tap, left, right, going back down, and up, left, right, and back down. What we want to avoid is the rocking. Okay, so over here we want to keep as still as possible, keep our body nice and tight, up, left, right, and then back down, and push off. Okay, 4 minutes, body weight movement, warm up done. We're gonna go into weighted resistance warm up, okay? So 4 minutes may not be enough for you to warm up, so we try different things, play around with different things, especially if you have access to equipment right now. So what I have over here is a pair of dumbbells. They are 10 kg each. It can be lighter for you, can be heavier. You can try. Now the first movement that we're gonna do is I'm gonna hold on to the dumbbell and perform squats. So I've done this before in the earlier episodes, elbows up, try not to rest the weight on your shoulder. So weight is off the shoulder, elbows off, and then you're holding the weight up. And then we're gonna perform a squat, going down nice and slow as you can go. If you can go all the way down, it's okay. Regain your posture, and then stand back up. So that's the first movement. The second movement we have, single leg deadlift. So what's a single leg deadlift? Keeping one leg off the ground. It can be in front, it can be behind, knee slightly bent, or straighten, hinge from your hip, lean forward, feel the stretch across your hamstrings if it is tight, okay? Control your hip position, going down, and then coming back up, all right? Going down, and then coming back up, okay? If you find that your hamstrings are a little bit tight and it's limiting your movement, it is okay. Option, knee slightly bent, going down, and then up, and then straighten it off, okay? Keynote over here is that deadlift, it's used to strengthen hamstrings and glutes. It's not quite a back exercise. Yes, it uses it, but the focus over here is the pivoting joint, which is the hip, all right, not our back. All right, so the way I'm gonna do it in a while is a single leg with 2 dumbbells, hinge over, forward, as far as I'm good with, and then back up. If you're flexible, go all the way down. If not, don't go too low. Just go as far as you're comfortable with. Okay, now, third movement is dumbbell curl. I'm gonna perform with 1 first. What I'd like you to see is that dumbbell curls are not like this. Okay, our dumbbell, our biceps goes from our elbows all the way through our shoulder joint. So as you curl, you want to bring your elbows up just a little bit, just to pick the bicep movements a little bit more. Straighten it, then relax. Even better, keep it out all the time so that the top of your muscle or your shoulder is engaged all the time. And then from there, curl up, and then down, reset, curl, up, down, and reset. Don't release fully, because here, you're not engaging the biceps. So these are the 3 movements, 4 minutes to go. And those are our warm-up sets, okay? So first movement, 4 sets of 20 seconds. We're gonna go into squats. All right, ready? And let's go. Weights is up, elbows up, squat low, and stand. Notice that my back is always straight, okay? It's not upright, it's just straight. And stand. I'm hinging from my hip and my knees, and then stand. Okay, so similar to the air squats that we have earlier, the focus is engaging the buttocks muscles and the hamstring muscles. Okay, get ready for second set. Weight is up, and then going down and up, okay? Any weight that you have at home, it can be your backpack, it can be your water bottle, it can be your laundry bag, it can be a rice bag, okay? And rest time. All right, so what's interesting about the goblet squat, especially when we can perform this at home, is that it challenges the balance. So we have to counterbalance ourselves. The weight is in front of us, so we need to sit back a little bit more. If you can reach out further, do that, and then come back to a stand. Notice you can squeeze your butts even harder, and then going down, stretch, and then stand, squeeze, clench your butt, knees are still bendy, and then going down, and then coming up, and rest. 3 sets done. 1 more set to go, okay? So looking at the front right now, you want to see that your knees are always in position. So hands is up, going down to a squat, and stand. So if you're watching this right now, if you're moving with me, perfect. But if you can hear me, or you're watching me, whatever you're doing, maybe you're erasing the whiteboard, or playing table tennis, you can do squats while erasing at the same time. Yes, and rest, okay? Take break. So we're gonna go into single leg deadlift right now. So we're gonna start with my right leg. 4 sets, 1 set at a time, going down and up. If you're watching me on a bus, on a public transport, you're standing, switch it over to 1 leg, practice your balancing. That's just as good, okay? Going down, reach, stretch, and stand, okay? Lengthen the muscle out. Okay, we're gonna switch side, go on to the other side. 3, 2, shoulders back, standing nice and tall, going down, reach, 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 stretch, and then stand, going down 2, and stand, going down 3. Yeah, so when you bend over to pick up something, make sure you go into a nice little squat or deadlift. Avoid rounding your back, hinge from your hip, and then stand. That's very good, perfect. Okay, 2 more sets to go. I'm gonna switch to a single dumbbell because I wanna point to you a few things that is really important. Shoulders back, shoulders always over your hip. Now from here, the moment I hinge over, my hip is my pivoting joint. Knees is slightly bent. So from here, notice that my back is not rounding. My back is flat. Go as far as I can, and then back up. 2 more times, going down, and up. 1 more time, going down. Balance, 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 and up. Okay, awesome. 1 more set to go, 1 last set. Okay, so this time around, switch to my left. Hinging point from my hip, legs straight or bent. I'll leave it to you. And then coming back up. Okay, don't risk going down further and round your back. That's not the point. So keep your back flat and stand. Let's try one more. Going down, back is flat, and then stand. Okay, good job. Okay, now we're gonna go to bicep curls. We're gonna start with 2 curls at the same time. So stand tall, curl it up, squeeze, and then down. This lighting is very good for me. Okay, I can see all my veins popping up. Okay, going up, elbows up, feel the squeeze, and then down, and then back up again. Going down, and then back up again. Okay, and rest. 3 more sets to go. At home, if you have resistant bands, you can hold on to the end of the bands and perform your curls by stepping on them. Okay, curl up, squeeze, and then down. Squeeze, and down. Notice I'm not relaxing fully. It's always in front of me. Curl up, maintain tension, and then releases, stretching the muscle out. Take a break here. Still holding on to 2 dumbbells if you can. Okay, it's just over here. I'm gonna explain to you a little bit further with a single dumbbell. Curl up, squeeze, keep your elbows up, straighten out first, then bring it back down, keep it up, elbow is up, feel the squeeze, straighten, and then down. Okay, common issues that we see is just boom, down. Okay, it doesn't really work as effectively. So up, and then back down, up, and back down. Okay, final 20 seconds to go. And let's go up, and down, and up. Okay, it's just 15 seconds. You can do this, okay? For the arms, for the guns, okay? It's always worth it. Make sure your guns are too big for your sleeves so you have a reason for you not to wear your sleeves anymore. Okay, warm-up is done. We're gonna take a break, and coming back, I'm gonna lead you through 1 solid power HiiT circuit. Stay tuned, wipe your sweat off, take a sip of water, and I'll see you shortly. All right, welcome back. Now I'm gonna lead you through Power HiiT number 1. Today's workout consists of a single dumbbell and mat space. The 2 movements that we're gonna work on today is dumbbell snatch, or we call it dumbbell ground to overhead, followed by burpees. Okay, we're gonna perform burpees a little bit different from the usual as well. So stay tuned, okay? Now, first movement, we're gonna go into dumbbell ground to overhead. I call it ground to overhead because it can be a freestyle as long as we have the dumbbell going from the ground and go up top to the final position. So the starting position goes like this: stand over the dumbbell. Okay, so make sure you're standing tall. Shoulders over hips, hips over knees, knees over ankle. This is your regular standing stance. All right, now going down to the squat. Chest is up, back is straight. You're hinging forward from your hip, not from your back. Keep your chest up, straight all the time. Weight is flat under your feet. Holding on to the dumbbell, you're gonna perform deadlift first. Okay, so this is a common movement as well, right? So deadlift first. Contrary to what we always thought is that deadlift is not a pull, deadlift is a push. You want to use your feet to push into the ground and pick the weight up as quickly as you can, or explosively as you can. So you're going to do that first. This is your deadlift. And then you're going to extend the movement by throwing the weight up into a high pull. So down, up into a high pull. Down, up into a high pull. And then last but not least, continue the movement by tossing or guiding the dumbbell up overhead. So it becomes a ground to overhead. And then back down again. Ground to overhead. Okay? So this is the dumbbell ground to overhead that we're looking for. Option, okay? This is an option. You're comfortable with the bicep curl earlier, so you can toss it up and turn it into a bicep curl, followed by a press up. Okay, I'll show you one more time. Dumbbell curl, followed by a press up. Okay? Now I'm going to pause here for a quick while. I want you to notice that as the weight goes up overhead, the elbow goes to the ears, not the other way around. Okay, so often than not, we go this way. Okay, because we are going fast into the movement. Okay, so make sure as you finish off the movement, the weight goes straight up overhead. This is your finish position. Okay, and then going back. Down. Second movement that we have is a burpees to vertical jump. Now, take note of this. This burpee has 6 counts. So the first count is, I'll allow you to practice a squat. Not hinging, but a squat. So you're going to go into a squat. Hands on the ground. That's number 2. Kick off. That's number 3. Chest to the ground. That's number 4. Chest off the ground. That's number 5. Back in, squat, and jump. That's 6. Okay? So the movement connects together. Very minimal pause. You want to connect the movement as seamlessly as possible. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right? I'll show you one more time. Go down to the squat. Hands on the ground. Kick your legs out or walk your feet out if you need to. Chest to the ground. Chest off the ground. Feet in into a squat. And jump. Okay? The jump is super useful because as you jump, quite naturally, we'll bring ourselves back into a vertical position. So while you're in that squat, very quickly adjust to the jump, and you bring you into a vertical neutral position whereby if you have back injury or if you have knee injury, the risk of aggravating the knee tension or the back tension is very minimal. So use the jump to correct the movement quite naturally. All right? So today's workout goes like this. 3 rounds altogether. 10 dumbbell snatches per side. So we're going to go a little bit faster. And then we have 5 burpees. If you don't have a dumbbell at home, I recommend just grab a bag, any bag that is filled with some weight. Okay, and then you're going to lift it up. You can do that with kettlebells as well. You can do that with weighted water bottles as well. You can do that with resistant bands as well. Stick the bands under your feet. Pull it straight up, feel the tension, and then you're going to bring it back down. Okay, at all times, whatever you're doing, be safe and just keep moving. All right, so 5 seconds countdown. We're going to start the movement. 4, 3, 2, 1. Going down the squat. Stand, toss it up. That's 1. This weight I have right now is 15 kg. It's quite comfortable for me. If it is too light for you, just go heavier. That's 4, and notice I'm going alternating. So I'm challenging my body and my torso to go into a natural rotation to bring the weight up. Always finish off up top, vertical. This is my 3 aside. Toss it up. That's 4. I'm going to turn so you can see. That's 5. 6. Breathing, chest is up, back is straight. Go into a squat, deep, pull, finish. And then bring it back down. Chest is up, back is straight. Go into a squat, holding on to the weight. Stand, pull to a finish. That's 7. 8. 9, and one more time, if you're with me. And 10. Okay. 10 dumbbell ground to overhead, 10 aside, done. We're gonna move on to burpees, only 5 of them. I'm gonna shift the dumbbell aside first, make sure it is safe. Hands to the ground, kick out, chest is down, chest is up, feet in, and jump. 1. 4 more times. Hands on the ground, chest to the ground, chest off, feet in. 2. 3, if you're watching this, tell me if burpee is your favorite movement. 4, and 5. Okay, I love burpees because it helps to keep the heart rate up, especially while you're resting or transiting between exercises, okay? We're gonna continue, 10 aside, but this time around, I'm gonna change things up a little bit. I'll let you go 5, 5, 5, and 5, okay? So every 5, we make a switch. So feet over the dumbbell, chest is up, going down to the deep squat, tuck your tailbone in, abs nice and tight, squat, that's 1, 2, finish, keep it close, 3, elbows to the ears, 4, and 5. We switch, okay? Over on this side, 1, 2, I sink my tailbone down to the ground, 3, 4, and 5. Call for a switch, okay? Chest is up, buttock is down, 1, 2, even if you're doing weights at home, 3, just mimic the movement. 4, and 5. Switch over to the other side. Buttocks down, and up. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay. Dumbbell on the side, okay? Burpees time, again, 6 counts. Chest is up, back is straight. Start strong, start tall. Hands down, squat, kick out, chest down. Squat back in, jump. 1. Go into a squat, jump. 2. 3. 4, and 5, okay? One more round to go. Okay. Dumbbells back in. Make sure it's a safe space, okay? Chest is up, back straight, squatting. Keep your tailbone tucked in, drive your knees out, okay? Shoulders back, nice and strong. Look smart if you're videoing your workout. Take the opportunity to rest over here and look really pretty so that you can take a shot for Instagram. Okay, and then from here, toss it up. 1, 2, 3. We're gonna go 10 this time. 4, and 5. 5 more times. 1, 2, 3. Stay with me. 4, and 5, okay? Down. Now, quick tip over here. Resistance training, because it challenges the body, works more muscles, and brings out a little bit more intensity. It drives you a lot bit more calories burning at the same time. So instead of running, skipping, swimming, try some movements with weight. It'll definitely help you to sculpt and tone your body a little bit faster than the movement or exercises that you're used to. All right, let's go on to the other side. 10 reps, chest is up, back is straight, and up. 1, 2, elbows to the ears. Show me your armpit, not too hairy. 3, 4, and 5. Chest is up, weight is up, and then going down. Okay, reset your posture, one last 5, or last 5, not one last 5, last 5 reps. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Whew. It's Friday, take it easy. All right, now, come by over here, 5 burpees. Last set of 5. Out, plank, flex a little bit. All right, I want to be able to see you. You know, in comments, you can share pictures as well, I believe. So send me a picture of yourself working out. I think that would be really cool. Chest is down, up, squat up. 1. I'm going to go really fast. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Whew. That's my sweat. Okay, I hope you're perspiring as well. All right, we're gonna do a quick stretch. So go down to your knee. We still got one more set of workout to go. So this is just a quick stretch, okay? Go down on your knee, lean back. Feel the stretch across the hip flexor. There was a lot of squatting, bending over. So stretch your legs out first. If you need to, lean over. Feel the stretch across your lower back with the rotation. This is an afternoon stretch session after all. So stretch a little bit more. Now, stay in this position. We're going to go into a short little break. Half time through the break, make sure you switch over to the other side. And I'll see you shortly. Welcome back to the afternoon stretch, okay? This is Sam. This is still Sam, the Uncle Sam or that Uncle Sam, all right, leading you through today's afternoon stretch session. We're gonna finish off today's session with another HiiT, Power HiiT workout. And this one, it's a little bit more fun than the other. Okay, it's a combination of one movement with a pair of dumbbells. Again, if you don't have dumbbells, just mimic the movement. It is all right. And then what you can do is that without any equipment, just perform twice the number of repetitions that we're going through. Second movement that we're going to work on is a gymnastic movement that works on power, okay? So I want you to try this first. I'm going to show you the gymnastic movement or bodyweight movement first. You're going to go into a kneeling position, okay? Now in the kneeling position, you're going to try to keep your torso nice and straight so that as you drive yourself off the ground, your body is in a vertical state. I'm not going forward, I'm merely going upwards, okay? So watch this carefully, okay? It will happen in a split second. So going down and up and land, okay? So going down, buttocks is on the ankles if you can, okay? And then toes is tucked in. Okay, I'm gonna toss myself up and you'll notice that my feet will land in line here, okay? I'm not going forward. Okay, so going down and up and land, okay? Why do I know that my feet is gonna be here? It's because this is where my body is. Okay, so my body is here. I'm gonna toss myself upwards. So this is not a squat and hop. Okay, this is not a squat and hop. This is a jump, and I'm jumping with my knees. I'm not jumping with my toes. Okay, so once again, I'm gonna show you. And when you're doing it at home, try not to have the weights beside you. It might become a bit dangerous, okay? So down, chest is up, hinge forward, get ready, and pop, and land, okay? This is, of course, option number one. If you find that this is very challenging for you, what I'd like you to do is as simple, basic as push your hip up as quickly as you can. That will suffice, okay? But I'd like you to perform a couple more repetitions while I'm at it. So push your hip up as quickly as you can, or even option number 2 or 3. Pop into squat and practice your hop, okay? Eventually you get better and your power will rise and you'll be able to perform, okay? Let me show you one more time before I demonstrate the weight movement. So I'm going to a squat, okay? As you're watching me, down, up, and land, okay? Right there, okay? You are in a squat position. So it's very, very fast, okay? And that's why we call it a Power HiiT workout. We want explosiveness. Okay, now, the weighted movement goes like this. If you have a pair of dumbbells, do that. If not, we call it air thrusters, okay? So dumbbells on the shoulder, you're gonna start off with going down into a squat first. So squat, okay? And then stand, and push the weight up overhead. Once the weight goes up overhead, elbows to the ears, stack, stabilize the weight over your head, bring the weight back down to your shoulder, going down to a squat, stand, toss the weight up overhead. Okay, what we want to avoid seeing is the weight in front or the back arching. So those are not good, not ideal. What we want to see is a good squat, stand, and extend. Okay? Same as the earlier format, we have 3 rounds, 10 thrusters, only 10, and then followed by 5 knee jumps. Okay, just 5 knee jumps. Okay, we're gonna take 10 seconds and then we're gonna get started. So get your weight ready, get your breath ready. 3 and 4. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Weights is up. Curl it up. Squat stand 1. Squat stand 2. Hip it hooray, it's Friday. 4 and 5 and 6. Elbows up and smile. And 7 and 8 and 9 and 10. Okay? You might notice that I keep saying, keep smiling. Not because my audience here is not smiling. It's that I always believe that workout has to be fun. If you're not having fun through your workout, then what's the point doing it, right? So you should be happy when you're working out. So we're going to go down, I forgot. We're going to go down to knee jumps again, okay? So chest is up, keep your torso nice and tight. Okay, I'm going to move myself a little bit just in case I trip on the mat. Okay, and then from here, swing your arms and pop it up. 1 and down. Extend those hips out. So if you're watching the video, you could potentially be going on a slow-mo as well, especially if you're on YouTube. You can actually slow-mo the video and you can watch that I'm tossing my body up to get into that jump. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay? Stay light on your feet. Okay, moving on. Let's go. Round number 2. Dumbbells on the shoulders. Once again, take a deep breath in. Strong torso. Going down and up. 1. I'm going to take a break at 5, 2, and I'll tell you why. 3, 4, and 5. Okay? In case you don't have equipment at home, we call this air thrusters. Okay? Extend your hands out. Give me 2 good thumbs up. Bring the thumbs to your shoulder, and then bring your elbows forward. All right? Now from here, keep your thumbs on your shoulder. Go down to a squat, stand, press your thumb up into the sky and say, good job. Thumbs back down to your shoulder, going down, thumbs back up, press it up, elbows through the ears, or ears through the elbows, and then back down. This is 3, 4, and 5. Okay, I hope you have done 10. If not, carry on, please, gentlemen. Okay, now, then we're gonna go on to knee jump once again. I'm gonna show you from this angle. We try different angles, so make sure that you can see. Okay, so chest is up, smile, hands up, swing, and 1. You can pop yourself up as high as you can. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Ta-da! Okay, done. Round 2 done. Okay, we're going to proceed off with some mobility and stretches after the 3rd round. So don't be in a hurry to go away. We've got a little bit more before the session ends, okay? Light dumbbells on shoulders. Chest is up, just like what we did earlier. Arms up, thumb to the shoulder, bring elbows forward. Okay, and then from there, keep your pelvic tucked in, tailbone tucked. Very good. Going down to the squat. Go below parallel, please, even if you're wearing pants. Yes, and then coming up, stand, elbows to the ears. Elbows to the ears, yeah? Okay, and then thumbs back to your shoulder. Going down, squat. And then stand, squat. 3, squat. 4, squat. 5, and 6. Notice you're smiling. It's a natural reaction. 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good job, guys. Okay, we're gonna go into knee jumps once again. One last final 5 reps to go, okay? Let's try the front angle. Oh, I wanna see. Okay, let's see what happens. Okay, ready? You're gonna swing up, swing down and up. 1, good job. And up 2. And down, quickly. And up 3. And down, back slow, back slow. And 4. One last one. And pop it up like you mean it. Okay, good job. F5. No physical contact yet, okay? So, good work. Quick recap. We worked on bodyweight, Tabata warm-up, Tabata warm-up with resistance, and then we had 2 power circuits. I've always mentioned this. If you have any questions, feel free to DM me, or you can leave a comment in this live stream over here, and I'll respond to you as soon as this live stream is over, okay? Now, stretch out time. I'm going to focus a little bit more on the knees today because everyone tends to have knee problems, and the best way to resolve knee problem is not staying still or staying home or sitting around, okay? So if you happen to watch this clip right now, or if you're watching this clip, please share it with your friends and let them know how they can help themselves, okay? If you have a rolling pin at home, okay, do this, okay? I'm gonna work on my right leg, so I shove my left leg underneath the right knee, okay, just to give you a little bit of support. Okay, we usually do it with the bar, but since I don't have a bar over here, I'm just gonna use the dumbbell, okay? So I'm gonna rest the dumbbell on top of my quads, not kneecap. My kneecap is in front of me, okay? So this is where my muscle is, or my quadriceps is. I'm gonna use it to massage myself, okay? It's a very good sensation, okay? So roll it up, okay, and then roll it back down. Okay, how long you should be rolling, it really depends. Find the sweet spot, okay? Find the sweet spot. So this is self-massage, okay? Now, while you're doing so, of course, you can do some online shopping as well. What's the new trends? Like maybe find yourself a new set of dumbbells, kettlebells, barbells, weights plates. Okay, now this is not the end. You can turn your leg out just a little bit. So right now I have my toes pointing up. I'm gonna turn it out 45 degrees so that I can work on the inner side of my quadriceps. Okay, use it to roll. Now, of course, if the weight is too heavy, then lighten it, okay? Now, the key point over here is actually that couple of inches above your kneecap, because that group of muscle, that 3 to 4 inches even, depending on how long your leg is, of course, has a direct impact on the tension in your kneecap or your knee joint, okay? Same thing goes for the other side as well, Okay, so notice what I'm doing is I'm just kind of like performing the rolling. Okay, check out the one on the far right, the colorful ones. Okay. All right, okay. So after putting weight on and releasing it, it's very much like you kneading yourself, okay? It's a lot easier if you have some weights to deal with. Now, if the weight is too rough, then what we also recommend you put a towel over it. Now, do the same thing for the other side as well, kind of like roll it out. Now, you can do that yourself, so I'm gonna show you a separate technique as well. So the other movement that we tend to do is to go into a high knee position, just like a lunge. Now lean forward a little bit. This time around, you want to put your weight on the front leg. Feel the stretch across your hip flexor, and then from there, push your body into an upright position, as high as you can go. Okay, now shoulders over your hip. Now from here, you keep that hip flexor in tension. Stretch your toes out or your ankles out, okay? So you can lift your body up a little bit higher. Now from there, try to reach for your shoe or your ankle. Now while keeping on to that position. And holding it there. And breathe. Okay? Nice and slow. Chest is up. Okay? And lean forward. If you're flexible and feeling good about it, lean forward a little bit more. Remember, the weight is on the front foot. So regardless of how sensitive your knee joint is, you should find that it shouldn't be having too much tension on the back knee over here. Alternatively, you can perform the movement with a towel underneath the knee as well. Now, what I'm doing over here is that having that stretch across the hip flexor, the quadriceps, as well as the top of the kneecap at the same time. This way, it releases the tension in the knee joint, and if you have any knee issue, it should help to reduce the symptom a little bit. All right, if you can do it anywhere better, do that as well, okay? Then I'm going to switch side. Okay, I lean forward as far as I can, back leg up. Okay, I'm going to turn myself forward so you can see me. Okay, so I'm kind of like standing on two tracks, like a rail track. Forward, lean forward as far as I can, holding on to my back knee. Okay, lean forward, lean forward, lean forward. So what I want you to see over here is that I'm not rotating my body to the side. I'm keeping my body as straight forward as possible to get a maximum stretch across my hip or where my pocket is. Okay, and keep your body as upright as you can. Look tall, look strong. Okay, push your body up and pull your back leg in. Okay, and then holding it there. Okay. Now, the common principle of stretch goes like this. If you're stretching the front, try to stretch the back as well. So if you're stretching your bicep, stretch your triceps too. So what we're going to do over here is that we're going to go into a pigeon. So front foot forward, back foot back. Okay. And then from here, adjust the back foot under the hip in line with your shoulder and rest. If you can bring your elbows down, do that. Okay. And rest. Try to keep your lower back flat onto the ground and hold it there. After a workout, I usually recommend holding a stretch for 2 to 3 minutes. Keep yourself there, holding, holding, holding. And breathe. Okay. And then you're going to switch side. Okay, and I'm going to show you one more stretch that may be useful for your lower back. After this, so stay with me. I want you to hold in this stretch, and if you're comfortable, again, elbows to the ground. Okay, keep your shoulders square to the front, your hip is square to the front, it's not dropping to the side. Okay, and the back foot should be in line with your hip, straight. Okay, we're trying to get as much stretch as possible in the hip socket. Okay, now, how this works is because when the glutes or the buttocks is too tight, it might have an effect, it may have an effect with the IT band on the side as well, causing a lot of tension or imbalanced tension across the knee joint, okay? Holding it there. Okay. Now, one last stretch is this for the lower back. If you have a lower back issue, what you can do is hands on the ground, okay, go into cobra position. But for this cobra, we're not stretching the abs, we're stretching the back. So chest is up, back is straight, Drop your hips down, belly buttons down on the ground. Okay? Set the shoulders back, lift your chest up as high as you can, head is up, chin is up. Okay? Feel, holding it there. Feel your lower spine opening up at the bottom, column by column, and let it stretch, okay? Now, if you find that movement is a little bit too high, then you can have your hands in front, okay? Chest is up. Breathe. If you need a break, elbows down, okay? We're gonna try one more time. Press up, shoulders back, chin is up. And the funny thing over here is this: if you close your mouth, you get a little bit more stretch as well. So don't just keep your mouth open. Try to close it. You feel the stretch across your neck as well. Okay, hold it there a little bit longer. So I've introduced you a few stretches. I'd like you to review the video and try it out. And if it helps you, let me know. If it doesn't help you, let me know too. I need to know that even more. Okay, so thank you very much for joining me today. My name is Sam, aka That Uncle Sam. Very happy to be here with you in today's afternoon stretch session. Stay healthy, stay safe. It's the weekend, so stay away from one another, all right? We're not in normalcy yet. That's why I'm called the Uncle Sam. See you.